Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Blue Hens will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Panthers offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Blue Hens offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he
breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's a first down.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. Strong, firm tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Silver. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Finding an escape route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Patterson. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's LeBoy. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Silver. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Proctor. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice 2nd effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Snags it over the middle. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Silver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. One more snap coming before halftime.
Third down coming up.
He wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Pass interference, defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. FIU pushing tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. Right on the money. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
FIU will line up to punt.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Silver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit, because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Payne. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, FIU. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The AT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ruston for some time. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but happened in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete on the comeback. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's LeBoy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air, it's Proctor. The short hands, it's Perry. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.